In this video, I want to improve some user experience of our Rubiks Cube app. What do I mean about that? Okay, before that, so did you see this kind of annoying message? It's like no factory register for ID something, right? So we can make sure this guy came from the AV audio player. It's this line. So when we try to initialize our audio player here, it will generate this kind of a message. So that's coming out that to make sure it is from this line. Yeah, you see, it's gone, right? And of course, we cannot get rid of this line. Otherwise, yeah, we cannot play our sound. Now let's double check, undo it, and run again. Yeah, so this line 25, is the reason for this message. And if we Google this one, yeah, if we Google this message, right, we can some other people, yeah, if we Google that one, some other people also ask these questions, and the answer is something like that. This is useful for us. The warning is unimportant, right? If you really object to it, run app on the device instead of in the simulator. The console message will go away. Yes, I did it. So after I change this one, okay, let's stop it and clean up the console. And if I switch to my iPhone, right, and run it, let me check my iPhone. Yes, it's up. Okay, so you see, it's gone, right? So the answer on the website is correct. Now, yeah, I can move. Okay, cool. So that's why we can ignore that message, right? When we are debugging using the simulator. So let's go back to our simulator, because otherwise you cannot see my screen, my simulator, right? The iOS screen. So the next thing we want to do is so the gesture is like, for example, to rotate the top layer, right? We do something like that. Oh, let's increase the volume of the sound. Let me do it again. I think it should be better, right? Based on my user experience, when I use it on my phone, it's better to accept like from here to this one, and from this one to here. So it means 3. So this time, if I do this, yeah, it doesn't go, right? It doesn't go. But do you think this one should also rotate the top layer? Let's add this one into our game engine here, game model. So for I think we okay, let's get rid of this one. Okay, it's annoying. We only need one of them. Now let's remove this one. Okay, keep it there. So well, it's this one. is inside our view, right? We print out here. Let's delete that. So to make our console message more reasonable, run it. Yeah, go away, this annoying thing. And if we do like that, yeah, so only see one message. That's, yeah, that's leave it there because it's useful for our debugging. So how can we add another one? So if that or, right, we can add an or here. The destination can be if that so how do we yeah, let's keep it simple. Okay, it's easier to understand if we do if that or make a copy of that. So from, right, start and stop at column 1. Let's run it. So this time I can stop in the middle block. Yes. Now what about this one? No. Let's add it. So we can also accept like from the middle to the right. So from middle, it means here is 1, right? Run it. Now we can do 3 things, right? The first is from here to this one. The second, from here to here. The third, from here to here. Let's try the third one. Yes, it works. And it will make our right finger touch easier. Now we'll do the same thing for rotate U instead of U prime. And copy that and add an or. So this time is from this one to the middle. Okay. Or from the middle, right, to the left. Let's test it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Let's put it here. Yeah, this way it looks right, line up. Now the next one, the right layer. Okay, so same idea, we'll make a copy of that. Oh, and from top to the bottom. Okay, so that's from top to the middle. Oh, middle is 1. Okay, or from middle to the bottom, right? So this is middle to the bottom. Let's test it. So top to the bottom, top to the middle, middle to the bottom. Yeah, one more time. Yes. Now it's time for this one. So from bottom to the top. We'll add from bottom to the middle, okay, and from middle to the top, from middle, this one, yeah, row 1, yeah, let's test it. So from bottom to the top, yes, bottom to the middle, middle to the top, and one more time, yes. Okay, so next let's try to fix one annoying things, like here. If we start from this block, right, this square, and end in itself, you see, we can hear the sound, right? And that's ignore this this movement. Okay, how can we do that? If, right, from column equal, right, to column, and from row equal to row, right, then we can ignore it. So what's that? Return. Let's put this one at top so we can still trace, like, where is our finger. Okay, now let's test it. This time from here to itself. Oh, okay, I know why. Because in our view controller, right, we still have, we play the sound anyway. View controller, well, yeah, we play the sound, right, anyway. Move finger, we call that can we return our, we can also put our control here. Okay, that's one way to do it. So let's put the control here in our view controller, right? So we can put this one under that, means after we pass this. Okay, so we can clean up this one. Now let's run it and test this time from itself to itself. Yeah, nothing happened, you see? Cool. What about this? Yeah, it works. Put it back. Now let's start to limit our finger touch within this area, the front face. Okay, so we need to fix something in canvas view. The problem is when we start drag, right, dragging our finger from there to here, this should be -1 for the column, but you see it reports 0 here. The problem is we can show this, we can demonstrate the problem here. Like if we cast 0.3 to integer, instead of printing out -1, it printed out 0. Let's give a try. So any touch, yeah, see 0 here. How to fix that? We can use the floor function, right? So floor, yeah. And actually we don't need, I think we don't need the floor. Let's check its return type. Is it integer? Oh, it returns double. Okay, so we still need the integer to get an integer out. Now it should print out -1. Okay, that's what we need. Now let's apply this guy in here, right? Floor the whole thing and then cast. Floor the whole thing, then cast to integer. Same thing here. Floor, and floor again. And delete that one. Let's try it. So let's start from here and drag to here. Yeah, -1, you see? And what about here? Down. Yeah, -1. Cool. So now let's limit this in our finger action in view controller. We don't like that, right? We can ignore that. So let's put something here. Move finger if we already checked that if we start from the same square. If we end at the same square, then we can ignore it. Now let's add the other one. Or if from column, right, is less than 0, or from column greater than 2, right? Or from row is less than 0, or from row is greater than 2, or 2 column, right, is less than 0, or 2 column, 2 row is greater than 2, or the last one, 2 row. Sorry, this one is 2 column. Now 2 row is less than 0, or this guy is greater than 2. We can ignore that, right? All of them. Now run it. So anywhere outside this square, the front face, the touch should be ignored. Let's do it. No? Okay. No? Cool. Now let's do something like that. Okay, now let's do the real thing here. Yes, it works, right? Let's increase the volume so you can hear it. Yeah. Nice. That's it for today. See you next time.